Hi, I'm Mark Guiducci. I am the creative editorial director of American Vogue at Condé Nast. The idea for I Love New York was born a year ago, and what we didn't realize was still the very beginning of the pandemic. A lot of people had left the city, and there was an overwhelming sense among us at Vogue and our contributors and our family of models and cast and friends that we had to do something for the city. We had to do something to celebrate the resilience that we knew New York would be able to exhibit, to celebrate the people that did stay in the city, and to celebrate the reemergence that we knew would come someday. That's a really easy question because we shot last summer when not only was it extremely difficult to organize the logistics of shooting anything when COVID was still fairly new. It was at the height of things. So to shoot this safely required immense amounts of preparation and precaution. But it was also really difficult to shoot last summer because of what was happening culturally in this country, and to get ourselves together to get on set even, I think took a lot of energy from people that it required a lot of everybody. So there was there were challenges all around, but once we were there, it was one of the best days I've ever had on set. The most rewarding thing about I Love New York, other than just seeing it come into the world in September online, was to see it live in print, actually, in the October issue of Vogue. It was the first time that a digital video project had life in the print issue as a center of book fashion story. But I would also say that even to this day, as we're seeing so many fashion brands do collections and content around New York City, that I like to think that maybe it was inspired by seeing I Love New York last fall. Our director, Bardia Zanielli, said that I Love New York was made with old friends and new friends, and that is so true. And no collaborator on this project is any more important than any other. So it's a huge honor that I get to accept this Clio on everyone's behalf. Some of those people include our genius director, Bardia, Jordan Bickham, the fashion editor from Vogue, Jeremy O. Harris, the great Jeremy O. Harris, whose script was narrated by the legend Whoopi Goldberg, Will Post at Modern Post for bringing editing magic, Peter Spark, who with Marina Kucherik at Vogue somehow produced this last summer. Our incredible cast, which was dozens of people, but included Dara Allen, Paloma Alcesser, Paperboy Prince, Richie Shazam, Emily Ratajkowski, Bella Hadid, thank you so much. And of course the Vogue staff, who really dedicated themselves, put a lot of heart and soul into this. That includes our art director, Sam Adler, our head of video, Robert Semmer, and our fashion news editor, Janelle Okwodu, who put a lot of her own voice into this as well. And I, of course, need to thank Anna Winter for making it possible. I'm Mark Guiducci from Vogue. Thank you very much for this 2020-2021 Grand Clio.